and you have an encounter with Almighty God, you see how great He is. You see how low you are. You see how sovereign He is. You see how good He is. And you love Him, and you want more of Him. What does the Bible say? We love God because He first loved us. Worship is encountering the Almighty God. That's what it is. He called upon the name of the Lord. He didn't call out to some abstract figure, being, thing. Where are you? Hey, you! Called out to Lord. Some of you say, well, I come into church, Jeremy, and I come in and I just see words on a screen. You see words on a screen because you will not open up your heart. Why is it that some people can worship to the most loud, most obnoxious, most off-key music, and other of you could be sitting in the middle of a symphony and still feel nothing? It's you. You're the only variable in the mix. And I confess that. I was guilty of that. I look back and there were 3 high water marks in my life as a Christian. One, when I was 7 years old and I was filled with the Spirit and became a Pentecostal by God's grace. Spoke in tongues, got called to be a pastor. Fantastic, awesome. The second one was when I was in high school. I was 16 years old. The Lord showed up in my bedroom and reminded me that I was a sinner and He was great and I need to stop sinning and follow Him and be the pastor He called me to be. That was definitely a big deal. And the third one was my sophomore year in college. I was at Bible college. I was studying to be a pastor. I was getting ready to go into the mission field. I had already taken many mission trips. I was good to go, excited, yay, hooray, all that kind of stuff. But the problem is I had tons of head knowledge, and I thought I was really cool and great. I was going to the #1 school in the Assemblies of God. I was the man. I had a cool car. Life was great. And I went to this church, and it was a big talk of the town. I went in there. And there are people just crying and dancing and shouting and arms raised. And I thought, these are a bunch of nuts. Don't they know about the sovereignty of God? Don't they know about respecting the Lord's house? What's wrong with them? And they were playing loud music. They were playing music with a beat. And I thought, oh, see, it's just a rock concert. These people are just nut job fanatics. That's all they are. Look at them. Sure, you go to a rock concert, you play music with a beat. Guess what people do? They bounce, they dance, they do their thing. This is all sham. It's all a joke. Don't they know? Don't they know? And then I saw people crying. And I thought, well, what's that all about? I mean, young people, old people, men and women, tough guys too, crying at church. I was like, what is this? Don't they know you're supposed to be a man? What is this? And I mocked it and I walked out. But God said, go back one more time. And I went back one more time. And this time I saw even more people crying and weeping and lingering. I mean, church started at 10 a.m. and people weren't getting out till 1:30. Church started on Sunday night as well, and the same crowd came back. It started at 6. People won't get home until 10 o'clock at night. And I went back and there were more people there. And the band was off key. And people were still worshiping. I thought, what is this? And I saw people crying. And I said, you know what, God, fine. I'm not going to be a total skeptic. I'm going to say, God, if this is of you, then you got to show me. God, I am here for you. I'm not here for these people. I'm not here for an experience. I am here for you. I choose to worship you. And within seconds, I was on my knee, weeping and crying and proclaiming how great is our God, how great is my God, that you would love a sinner such as I, that you would call me, that you would know me, that you would care about me, that you would plan my days for me, that you would love me.